In this Keeper Password Manager review, we'll see if it still delivers enough to be worth staying among the top providers in 2026. We'll take a look at Keeper features, security, ease of use, performance, and of course, pricing. Before digging into features, we need to make it clear. Can you trust Keeper? After thorough research, I can say that Keeper security measures are rock solid because it utilizes the ultimate trio: end-to-end encryption that protects the data itself, combined with zero knowledge and a zero trust model. Zero trust means nothing is assumed to be safe by default and everything is continuously verified. Zero knowledge ensures that the provider never has access to your encryption keys, which means it can't see your data. On top of that, the encryption standards used by Keeper Password Manager are industry proven. It relies on AES 256 and ECC-based encryption, the same types of protection used by banks. Not only does Keeper protect the data inside your vault, it also adds strong protection at the account access level. You get support for two-factor authentication, biometric login, and hardware keys like YubiKey, which can actually make signing in faster once everything is set up. On mobile devices, there's even a self-destruct feature that wipes local vault data after multiple failed login attempts. This is definitely not cheap security. You're getting the same high-end protection you'd expect from services that cost significantly more. And if you scan this QR code or follow the link in the description, you can get this password manager with a great discount. Definitely check it out. Now, getting started with Keeper is genuinely straightforward. The sign-up process is quick. You set a master password and the onboarding walks you through the basics without overwhelming you with too much information at once. I especially like that nothing feels rushed or overly technical. Installing the browser extension is also seamless as well. You might already have passwords saved in your browser or another password manager, so I tested moving everything over to Keeper. The process was painless. Keeper import tool handles CSV files well, and even when a field doesn't map perfectly, fixing it manually is easy. Realistically, it only takes a few minutes to get everything transferred. As for Keeperfill, it covers pretty much everything you'd expect, including logins, 2FA codes, payment cards, and identity details. Login autofill is reliable and often works automatically without extra clicks. For payment or identity fields, it can be a bit more manual depending on the website and browser, but that's more a limitation of the web itself than Keeper. Everything you need is there, just not always completely hands-off as basic login autofill. Overall, in this Keeper review, I'd say it's very beginner friendly, especially on mobile. The desktop workflow takes a bit of getting used to, but nothing about daily use feels confusing or overly complicated. Talking about usage, is Keeper good when it comes to performance? I tested it daily across different devices, and I can assure you that overall, it felt smooth and fast. To be more specific, even on mobile and with a large vault, there's no noticeable lag when opening the app, searching entries, or using autofill. Unlocking the vault and generating passwords is quick too. One standout mobile feature is fast login mode, which can automatically fill in and submit login forms. A lot of the time, you don't even need to tap the sign in button, which makes it feel like a true one-step login experience. On desktop, tested on Chrome and Edge, the extension pops up almost instantly and feels very responsive. Autofill is fast, and during daily use, it doesn't noticeably impact memory usage or overall browser performance. The desktop app itself is lightweight and works best as a companion rather than a full replacement. It's especially useful for filling credentials in desktop applications, while website logins still rely on the browser extension. This split between the app and the extension might feel limiting to some users, but in practice, it keeps things fast and avoids unnecessary duplication. So overall, Keeper syncs quickly and the apps feel stable and reliable. With usability covered, it's time to look at features. Keeper comes loaded with everything you'd expect from a solid password manager, plus a few genuinely unique extras. The core feature being the unlimited password storage and device sync on paid plans. You can generate strong, customizable passwords to replace old ones or create new ones using Keeper's built-in generator. Keeper also supports passkeys, which allows passwordless sign-ins using biometric or device authentication for faster and more phishing-resistant logins. Beyond storing and generating passwords, Keeper helps you maintain better security habits with its security audit dashboard. It keeps track of your passwords, flags weak, reused, or outdated ones, and gives you a security score so you can easily understand how strong your setup is. I also want to highlight the Keeper Breach Watch feature. It continuously monitors known breach databases, including credentials circulating on the dark web, and alerts you if any of your saved passwords have been exposed. Unfortunately, this feature is a paid add-on. That said, there's a free alternative, the Cybernews password leak checker. You can enter your password there and it won't be saved. It's only checked against known breach databases to see if it appears. I've left a link in the description. Not only does Keeper securely store passwords in its vault, but you can also store your files with sensitive information like IDs, license files, contracts, and more. Each item is encrypted with the same zero-knowledge protection as your passwords. Though the personal plan doesn't include file storage by default, but you can add it later and expand it through add-ons. The family plan includes 10 gigabytes of storage and can also be expanded when needed. Another encrypted feature is a separate app called Keeper Chat. It works like a secure messaging app, and its interface is integrated directly into the vault, so you can use it from there as well. You can attach files and chats and even set self-destruct timers for messages. The main downside is that both users need to have Keeper to use this chat. It's available on all plans except the free one. You can also assign trusted contacts who are able to request access to your vault after a waiting period. This is especially useful if something happens to you, so important information doesn't get lost. Of course, there are simple ways to share individual records or entire folders with specific permissions like view only, share, edit and share, or transfer ownership. This works well for couples, families, and teams. And on top of all of that, there are extra security options to consider, including an auto logout timer, biometric unlock, and an optional mobile self-destruct feature, which can be set up to wipe all vault data on a phone after repeated failed login attempts, or used to remotely erase data if your phone is lost or stolen. Overall, Keeper gets the fundamentals right: storage, autofill, and syncing, while also offering useful extras that expand its functionality and add meaningful security layers. Now that we've covered security and features, let's finally take a look at pricing. Keeper offers several plan options, including a free plan. That said, I describe it more as a demo than something meant for everyday use. Why? It's limited to one mobile device and just 10 records. There's no syncing, no browser extensions, and no web vaults. The Keeper Personal Plan is a completely different story. It's designed for one user and gives you access on an unlimited number of devices with full syncing across all of them. You also get unlimited password and passkey storage, along with secure password sharing. If you need multiple private vaults and a few shared ones for a single group, Keeper also offers a family plan. You can add up to 5 users, and when you split the cost per person, it comes out to less than $1 each. This plan also includes 10 gigabytes of secure storage. One thing to keep in mind is that subscriptions are usually built up front, and Keeper pricing and promotions can change. Discounts also don't always carry over to renewals. So unless you use my link again, you should expect the renewal price to return to the standard rate. Just a heads up, features like Breach Watch and extra secure file storage can cost extra, depending on the plan you choose and which add-ons you enable. Overall, the free plan works more like a teaser, while the paid plans unlock unlimited core features and are competitively priced at the list rate. You can get them even cheaper if you scan the QR code or use my link down below. To sum it all up, Keeper is a password manager that's clearly focused on security and privacy. It uses strong encryption, zero knowledge, and zero trust architecture, and includes solid account protection features like security audit and emergency access. On top of that, it's reliable across devices. It syncs quickly, the browser extension is stable, and performance stays consistent on both desktop and mobile. Because of that, it's a solid choice for beginners who want simple everyday use, as well as for users who prefer more customization. Now, if you found this video useful, hit the like and subscribe buttons, and don't forget to leave a comment below. I've also linked another video where I compare the best password managers, so go check that out if you're still on the fence about Keeper. And if this video convinced you that Keeper is the right password manager for you or your family, you'll find links to the plans with my discount already applied down below. Till next time.